Hey guys, welcome to Little Big Podcast. This is episode 157. Alright guys, thanks for joining us for our level extravaganza. As you'll remember from last week, we're going to be spotlighting a couple of levels from each category of Sackies that we really like. And I also picked out 3 of our usual hidden gems in the Little Big Planet community. So here we go. We're going to get started off with 3 fairly undiscovered levels. First up is Rescued by Rotten Rob. Now this level only had a couple of plays when I played it, but it was an excellent dual stick shooter. I had a lot of fun with it, so if you want to check that out, you can click on the lbp.me link in the description and play that level. And once again, it only has a couple of plays, but there is a part 2 coming as well, so make sure you heart the author so you can find out when that happens. Next up for our undiscovered pick is the Paint Factory by I Love Blue More Than You. And I actually loved this level's graphic style, and it was really cool. Just the different paint aspects and stuff, and the little gameplay elements and stuff. Really enjoyed this level, so great job there. And also, they have a really fun level on here. It's called Hard But Not Impossible. So if you want to check that out, it's really fun for 2 people, especially. Me and Austin played that on the New Year's live stream. So if you want to check that out, then you can click on the author and play that level. Next up, we have Jazzy Junction by Mudgy18. Mudgy18? I don't know. You guys make your PSNs too hard to read. But yeah, this was a really fun level, and honestly, it reminded me so much of Little Big Planet 1, and I loved it. It was just reminiscent of the characters from Little Big Planet 1, just the way they were designed, but the gameplay was very LBP too, just the different mechanics, and I really enjoyed it, but it just had that little bit of flair from Little Big Planet 1 that I absolutely adored. So really great level, and make sure you go check that out. Alright, now we are on to our Sackies Picks. Now, we opened up the Twitter feeds for you guys to send in your favorites, and me and Austin picked our favorites as well. A lot of these were levels that we've featured in the past on Little Big Podcast, so these are our picks for Sackies. And if we didn't pick your level, sorry, it's probably because you didn't send it in. So if you didn't send it in because you didn't know to send it in, then hit us up on Twitter at LBPodcast, and you can keep up with the latest. We update that quite frequently, so you can go there and check that out. All right, we are on to our first category. First up is Best Gameplay. Now, this was a really tough category for us to decide on, but our final picks were Super LBP Fighter Turbo Edition, Moonlander, Inside Out, and Ball Boy. If you haven't played these levels, there will be lbp.me links in the description for every level, and you can check those out. But Super LBP Fighter, it was one of the first levels published in Little Big Planet 2. It was one of the first picks, and I just love it. We play it almost every time we get on Little Big Planet. Moonlander was a classic. We played that for probably 16 hours during our live stream back in March of last year. It was just incredible. I loved it so much. So that was a great level. Inside Out was a brand new take on Pong, and I absolutely loved that. The multiplayer on that was great too. Ball Boy was one of our undiscovered levels. We found this level right after Little Big Planet 2 was launched, and it was amazing. I loved it. It was just really good. And we also played this in our Sackinema live, not live, but almost. It might as well have been live gameplay with them, and it was just a great level, especially with 4 people. So if you haven't played these, go check them out, and they will be in the description. Best use of story. Now this one was a toughie. We had to pick MTG A Malevolent Tale and MTG Free Love LBP because it was really well told stories, and not necessarily saying that we made up a good story, but they made up the best stories and told them very well. So congrats guys. They were also winners of our MTG contest that we ran a long time ago on Little Big Podcast. So great job on that. You guys are our picks for best story. Best use of story. Best visuals. This was a tough category, definitely, because there's so many amazing looking levels in Little Big Planet. And we had to pick Blast Radius, Sunset Surfing, and Free Fallin', because they all did something that we absolutely loved. As videographers, me and my brother, we picked out these levels because of the unique camera angles, different ways it played with the camera, just different things like that. Blast Radius used lens flares in a time where lens flares didn't exist in Little Big Planet, so that was really neat. Sunset Surfing, it just looked photorealistic. Incredible work on that. And Free Fallin' was just a totally new take on how to make a level look 3D, so that was really great as well. Next up, we're on to best multiplayer experience, and actually the best gameplay ones. We pretty much loved them for both their gameplay and their multiplayer. So multiplayer experience is Super LBP Fighter Turbo Edition, Moonlander, Inside Out, and Ball Boy. They all did unique things with multiplayer, and we loved it. So great job on those levels. Best soundtrack, that was a tough category as well, since there's so many amazing songs in Little Big Planet 2. We had to pick Remixed because 1, I love the movie Tron. 2, they perfectly recreated it and synced it with music. So it was just awesome in general, and we picked Remixed as our favorite for soundtrack. Best cinematic, we went to MTG A Malevolent Tale and MTG Free Love LBP just because of how amazingly they told the story with cinematics. We really loved their cinematics, so great job to you guys again. And finally, best use of PlayStation Move, we went to Moving with the Forest because it was just an absolutely fun level. It was a great kind of extension to the Move kit just because of how organic they made it feel. Everything was a lifelike material. Really, really great level. And finally, the Creator of the Year and Level of the Year they're up to you guys. So go ahead and pick your favorite level and favorite Creator of the Year. We didn't think it was right to necessarily narrow it down to just one level and one creator, so we're going to let you guys be the judges on that one. So that was our level spectacular for the week, and I hope you guys enjoyed that quite a bit. I loved just getting out there and playing some of the best of the best over again. It was just a lot of fun, and it made me remember what I love about Little Big Planet 2, and it was just how diverse everything is. You won't play the same level exactly the same twice. There's just so many different experiences. So get out there and play one of the 6 million levels in the Little Big Planet community. All right, we are on to the news now. And first up is, once again, we're going to be getting Vita coverage soon. Now, I'm not putting a date on that, but we are saying soon. We're super excited about PlayStation Vita, and it is coming in less than a month by the time you guys see this, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So, as I said the past couple of weeks, if you're going to be attending a Vita midnight launch, no matter where you are, bring your camera, take some footage, and just let us know what your experience was like, and we're going to be putting together a little video on our channel of what it was like to attend a Vita launch all over the country, all over the world, and that should be a lot of fun. I'm going to be trying to go to one myself, so we'll be getting some coverage from a midnight launch as well. Big news this week is the Muppets level kit that's coming out the 24th. Included is going to be the Rolf costume and 5 brand new Muppets levels, a new material which is Attractagel, which allows Sack Boys to walk on walls, on ceilings, on pretty much anything. There's also going to be a new background, 13 materials, 49 decorations, 4 objects, 18 audio and music objects, 219 stickers, and 7 brand new trophies. So that's going to be really great. Comes out the 24th, and if you stick around on our YouTube channel, we're going to be uploading a playthrough of that probably on the 24th. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you'll be notified when those videos come out. All right, and finally for this week, we already kind of talked about this, but Sackies nominations are open. They close on February 6th. So make sure you get up there, vote for your favorite Sackies levels. We mentioned some of our favorites. Now it's time for you to get out there and find some of your favorites. So hope you enjoyed this level extravaganza for the week. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.